welcome back to another vlog. It's actually Vlogmas, and y'all, I'm really trying here. I'm really trying in the midst of all the craziness. I'm trying. But anyway, hey my girls. Oh, and guys, I'm sorry. I have to remember to start addressing the guys because there's guys here, y'all. But anyway, you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog, another Vlogmas vlog. Because it's Vlogmas, I'm trying to push out a lot more content for you guys. So as I vlog, I'm just vlogging, editing, and uploading. That's just what I'm gonna do, as opposed to generally like, you know, scheduling it out and waiting a week. I'm just vlogging the days that I can, editing, and then I'll upload when it's done. So I'm not gonna stress myself out about it, you guys, because I'm also just going through the most right now, but it's okay. So yeah, today it's actually a Wednesday, and I really need to wash my hair. My hair is disgusting, okay? I went like a couple weeks. This is almost week 2 without washing my hair, and y'all, it's just not a good look for me, okay? It's just not a good look, and you guys know I'm really trying hard not to put my hair in a ponytail. So I'm about to wash my hair, and then I'm gonna go to my mom's house. I'm working today, so she's just gonna quickly blow it out for me really quick, so that way I at least look a little decent. There's not a whole lot going on today aside from me going to get my hair done, me working remotely, and then also I have a basketball game to go to later on. You guys know though, I don't generally vlog at my kids' games, you know? But you guys, how about, you guys know I have a speaker in my bathroom. How about it fell from the ceiling yesterday? Woke me up in the middle of the night. When I tell you, me and Bolt woke up like somebody had broke into the house, like startled us. I mean, literally like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I have this huge gaping hole. I'm trying to figure out how it fell or why it fell, but that thing is heavy. So the fact that it fell is actually scary because I could have just been walking by and it just fell on top of my head. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So anyway, I gotta figure out, it's like the drywall is actually broken. That's the crazy part about it. So anyway, let me go ahead and get in the shower. We'll go ahead and throw some clothes on really quick. And then after that, we will head towards my mother's house. And then we can kind of like chit chat in the car on the way there, all that good stuff, okay? So I will be right back. I just got out the shower. I just put my hair in 2 braids. And I'm gonna put like stuff in it for my blowout, but I'm just doing my skincare, you know, the niacinamide. Y'all know how I do. I need to eat. I want coffee. I want iced coffee, and I ran out of like my iced coffee that I just recently bought. I tore that thing up, girl. When I tell y'all I tore that thing up, I tore that thing up. For eyes, I'm just using the Fenty, what is this called? Thick and Smooth for the under eye. I'm talking about biggest sample ever in my entire life. I ain't never had a sample this damn big, y'all. When I tell you I ain't never had a sample this big, never ever. I know I look crazy. Don't mind me, y'all. It'll come together. So anyway, how have you guys been doing so far? Can y'all believe it's December? I cannot believe it. I remember last December being such a critical time for me, and I remember being in a lot of pain, right? Like mental pain. I remember being in a lot of pain, but I remember also just kind of pushing through a lot of that pain and like focusing, you know what I mean? And I remember being so tired and thinking to myself like, oh my God, like I can't wait to fast forward a year and see where I'm at. I remember telling my friend Trisha, just saying, dang, like I can't wait to fast forward a year from now just to see where we are because of how hard, you know, that we're working. You guys know I love Dove, and fast forward a year and I've literally gained almost 60,000 subscribers in less than a year. So it's such a blessing to be able to say that out loud and get that confirmation that the work definitely works, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to be in the moment and doing stuff and not seeing any progress. And I literally was working every single day, morning, noon, and night, not making a dime, not making a dollar, just working, prepping, planning, thinking every single day. And like, look where we're at right now. And it makes me want to say it again. Like, I can't wait to fast forward until next year just to see where we're at, just to see how we grow and how we progress, you know? I'm proud of me. I'm just proud of me. And mainly the proudness comes from never being the type of person to follow through, finish, be consistent. I'm talking about with anything, you know, like I've never been that person, like to grow up and be an inconsistent individual and then to all of a sudden be super consistent through a whole bunch of like nonsense and chaos has just been like, everything happens for a reason. It was a reason why I watched that video I did of that girl who talked about perseverance and how she really pushed through some really dark times and let that be her motivation and her fuel. And then me hearing that message and knowing that that was a God-given message and saying, okay, heard you, this is what I need to do, and then doing it, not necessarily even for the purposes. You know what's so funny, you guys? Even when I had the plan, even though I said this is what I was going to do, right? And things were really, really bad, I didn't do it in the sense of I'm going to do this and then I'm just going to leave high and dry. I still was so hopeful of just like change. I was still hopeful of this is the time that this is going to get better for us and I'll be able to trust, you know, what's being said to me and kind of let go of some of this pain and everything like that. And then there would be these times that I would ask for just like a sign for confirmation, right? And I would get a sign that's like, and I would be like, nah, like, no, you know, but I would still kind of, you know, just push through hoping and praying because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm somebody who I want you to be who you say that you are. Like, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. And I just kept doing because I was just like, you know, this is like, you got to keep doing this regardless. You got to keep doing this regardless because this is what you've always wanted to do. So you do it for you, right? But at least it's like you gain two things. You gain independence and you gain the ability to be able to be on your own and not skip a beat in the event of disappointment, right? So the funny thing is, even while I was doing all of it, I wasn't necessarily doing it for like as soon as I hit it, I'm out. It wasn't even like that. It just turned into it because I've been disappointed and lied to for so long that it was just kind of like, you know? Anyway. So I'm kind of happy that I just grinded it out and stuck with the plan and didn't let words sway me into being complacent, into being like that trusting that I let my guard down and stop pushing towards my goal or just letting the little random chaos put me off my game. I'm glad that I was just like, I'm sticking by the plan regardless. And there's parts of the plan that I ain't even talk about. There's parts of the plan and things that I did just to make sure that at the end of the day, me and my kids were good. You know, who wouldn't want to come up with the person that you fell in love with and wanted to literally spend the rest of your life with, that you literally believe that deep down inside they're a good person, and then it just doesn't work? Like, who wants to do that? Like, not I. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my hair in like a little microfiber towel, and then I'm going to throw on some clothes. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Y'all, it's freezing. It's freezing. Girl, I'm cold. So I'm going to go ahead and get dressed and then we'll meet on our way to my mama's house. Okay? I'll be right back. Y'all want to hear something funny? I stay shading leopard print, cheetah print, animal print, and I stay with leopard print, animal print, cheetah print on. I'm trying to figure out, do I love it or do I hate it? Do I love it or do I... I'm just kidding, y'all. Clearly, I love it. But anyway, I'm about to take my vitamins. I'm about to take my gem vitamins. Actually waiting on my shipment. You guys know I absolutely love gem. If you want to try it out, I do have a coupon code in the description box below. You can get 50% off your first month. And this video is not sponsored. This is just what I take, you know what I'm saying? And I actually pay for it on my own because I love it that much. So let's talk about what I am wearing. I hope you guys can see me. I have on this black bodysuit. It's from Skims. It's the Fits Everybody collection. And then I have it on with these super cute jeans that I got from Zara. I showed this in a haul quite a while ago, maybe like 6 or 7 vlogs back, one of my Sunday vlogs. Girl, I love these jeans. Now, it made me look like I ain't got no booty though. It made me look like I ain't got no booty. But I'm okay with that. I just love the jeans so much. I just love the front. I just think it is one of the cutest jeans. I did have these taken in by my girl B, Alterations by B. She is in McDonough. If you live on the south side, she is the best and she's so funny and I love her so much. I've got on my Adidas Sambas. It's cold, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is cold. So I really need something to put over this to go out. I'm just so used to not wearing like a coat. I kind of feel like that's inappropriate for today, you know? So anyway, we gotta go. I gotta go get my hair done. I gotta cut back alive. Like, I just want to feel like myself again. You know what I'm saying? So let's go get this hair done. We'll talk in the car. We got some time. I'm telling you now, it's cold outside, girl. It's cold outside. Anyway, so yeah, we're about to go to my mom's house. I gotta hurry up because I have to pick my son up from school and he gets out of school at 4. So I don't have time to play. Got my laptop because I'm still working. Let me see how long it's gonna take to get there. It's 21 minutes, so 1:37 is what time I'll get there. I still have yet to eat, guys. I'm about to drink a Fresca. You guys, I am obsessed with these Frescas. So anyway, girls, so I was talking to my friend the other day and I was just talking about like how, I mean, I don't want this to sound like I'm jaded because I'm really not. Like, you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to be somebody who's been hurt, right? And done wrong. And this is coming from a woman who's, you know, every man in my life has been a disappointment. That is, I mean, with just the exception of maybe 1 or 2. But other than that, every single man has been a disappointment. In some way, shape, or form, you know? I can, maybe like on one hand, I can think of just a few men who have not. One being Dennis. I talked about him on a previous vlog. Has never been a disappointment. Like, that is just a genuinely really good guy. And I'm telling you, that's like a brother from another mother. And then I've got some guys, I don't know, maybe in the past that, I don't know, maybe, hold on. Well, anyway, you know, as someone who's just never come across a man, related or otherwise, that has not disappointed me, I still don't want to be the girl that's just so jaded that I'm like, F these men. I don't want to feel that way. Although, I low-key feel that way, but not in the sense that I think all men are bad. Not in the sense that I think, you know, there are no good guys out there. I really, really do. And I've never been somebody attracted to like the bad boy. That has never been my thing. Never, ever, ever. I like genuinely good guys. I actually really like funny guys, funny men. So I've never been that person who's like, I like the bad guys. That there's nothing about the bad guy that turns me on. I'm just gonna keep that a buck, okay? Nothing. Never, ever, 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 right? So I really like good guys. But and especially because I want somebody who matches my energy, and I like to think that I'm a pretty good person. No one is perfect. I'm fully aware that I'm not perfect, but I generally think that I'm a good person. Like, I think of others' feelings. I try to put myself in other people's position. I don't have a problem like owning up to wrongdoings that I've done. I don't mind apologizing, and I don't mind hearing people out, right? You know, so, but I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I just know I'm not the easiest person to like deal with, and mainly because I don't like BS, right? Like, I kind of call things as I see it, and I think that comes across pretty harsh, but it's only because I'm not gonna let anybody bullshit me, you know? And I don't think bullshitters like that, so I'm not the easiest to deal with. But anyway, I say all that to say, as much as I don't want to come across like a jaded and everything like that, I realize that being really nice to people has never, like men specifically, women, no problem. Well, shoot, being nice to some women too ain't never get me nowhere. Hold on, y'all. That a little dusty. Oh, maybe y'all can see me better now. Yeah, like even being nice to women has never really served me well. I know I look crazy, y'all. Being a nice person in general hasn't really served me well. I'm trying to figure out what the benefits are. I'm just kidding. I know what the benefits are. I can sleep really, really good at night, and I'm never going to change that about myself. I am never, ever, ever going to say, you know what, being nice never got me anywhere, so I'm going to be... I'm not. That I just can't. But I do feel like I'm about to enter my villain era, though. I do feel like I'm about to enter my villain era when it comes to just, like, dating, you know, and I don't mean it like I'm about to be out here breaking hearts or anything like that. I'm not. I would never. I'm not completely just not interested in that. But my villain era is going to be more just like unapologetic, and very little. No compromising. I'm not compromising nothing. So I am quite literally going to be that woman that people say are difficult. Okay, because I have a standard, or because I'm not going to allow certain types of things and behavior, because I notice a lot, especially on social media, how a lot of times some men will complain about certain characteristics that women have that they deem just like, you know, like as if they're just inflexible and they're always going to be single and da-da-da-da. Sometimes women get to that point because they're sick of being dogged, right? They've been so nice that some men, okay, they're coming across men who don't take the kindness and the lovingness of that person and treat it with respect, you know, and then they turn these women into women who are just like, nah, you know, and then all of a sudden they're aggressive and they're this and they're gonna be alone forever because they won't compromise and they won't do this. Nah, we just been here. We've been here before, and we know what comes of it, and we don't want to deal with it in the future, you know. So there's some things that I don't think I would ever do again. There's a certain type of man I would never ever date again, and not for any shallow reasons, but because I can see that it does not work in my favor, as far as like, I'm just gonna say this, I know there's certain men I would never give the time of day. They'd probably be amazing people for another woman, another person, but just not me. And I think I'm okay with being that girl who people think is asking for too much, because when I didn't ask for what I needed or what was very important, when I didn't speak up for myself, I got the bare minimum. And then when you get the bare minimum, okay, you're just left kind of hanging, you know. When you get the bare minimum, then it makes you realize that, nah, I should have asked for the most, because there is people out there who will give you the most, you know. And I don't want to, I'm done. I'm tired of being like, I'll just take whatever you get me, because, you know, gotta love you for who you are and where you at, and, you know, it's okay if you don't do this, and it's okay if you don't have that, and it'll be all right. It's not okay. The relationship never works. It never works, because at the end you're compromising on things that you really would love and that you really would like. And then a lot of times, like even personality wise, because like every person comes with trauma, you know? So it's like, not only are you dealing with somebody's traumas, you're also dealing with the fact that they're doing the least. They're doing the least. And I'm not taking that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I will be single. I don't mind being single. I do not mind being single. Yes, it would be really, really great to find a person that, you know, you really care about and that you want to do things with and you want to travel with and you want to do all. That's great. But I ain't taking no BS. Like, I'm okay with it just not having my feelings all intertwined into a man. I'm just disinterested in that. So I think I'm entering into what my version of a villain era is. And I'm okay with that. Because like we talked about last vlog, is I'm gonna be the villain in somebody's story now, you know? I mean, I'm not a heartbreaker by any means. I know that I have broken some hearts. Not on purpose. But I'm aware that I've broken a couple of parts. I'm also like fully aware that when I was a lot younger, I was very much a very selfish girl. And I realized where I went wrong and, in some spaces, but this was when I was really, I'm talking about I was young, you know? And I was selfish, I'm not even gonna lie. And it took me being single for several years to realize that I was selfish. And then I was just like, girl, you gotta get out of that. And then I got into a place and space where I was just like wanting to be of service to everybody, and just overcompensating that selfishness, because I recognized that that's how I used to be. So then I went into relationships doing the most, and doing the most too soon, to the point where, like, for some men, not all men, they took advantage of it. It's like, oh yeah, she'll do whatever, you know what I'm saying? She'll do whatever, and they love it, and they're like all excited, and they, but at the end of the day, it never worked in my favor, because you still gonna have somebody who's not gonna like appreciate that and say, oh, I gotta make sure I treat this woman amazing, because she's doing this, and there could be other reasons why they don't, sometimes whatever the reasons might be is fine with me. It's okay. Not everybody is meant for everybody, and that's fine too. Those relationships were not meant to work. But when you go all out for somebody and you really are like wanting them to be their best, and you're wanting to do whatever you can to like help somebody out, and then you realize that at the end of the day they're like straight dogging you out, you start to pull back, and you start to say, why am I doing all of this for? That did happen, where I was like doing the most. Like, I wasn't working. I'm eating some pretzels, y'all. I'm eating some pretzels today because I have not eaten. I should have had my factor meal. I haven't yet. So, anywho, let's act like you don't see this. But I remember pouring into like someone having a dream or a goal, and me being the person like, well, let's help you get to that goal. Not trying to achieve my own goals, but putting all my effort into helping somebody else achieve their goals, And you guys know I love like videography, and obviously because I do YouTube, right? I'm literally recording, editing videos for this man, and literally going all out. I'm writing blog posts. I'm doing all the work for this man. Like, I'm doing everything. Like, I'm gonna help you achieve your goal. This is your goal. Well, baby, here I am to like help you achieve that goal. And I'm not doing anything to achieve my goals, right? At all. Because I'm pouring into this other guy. I'm pouring into this man. Meanwhile, this man is getting so full of himself. He talking to all his ex-girlfriends. He literally on the phone with her every single day. They getting into arguments, okay? I'm talking about they talking morning, noon, and night, all right? Every single day. Every single day. Meanwhile, I'm not even sleeping because I'm working. I don't know how many. Do y'all know how long it takes to edit videos? To write a blog post? This is pre-chat GPT. I'm doing all of this stuff. Had a website, came up with branding, brand names, all of this stuff. And that hurt me so bad that I was like, wow, I'm doing all of this stuff and your ego's up here getting inflated, and you start talking to your ex every single day. Y'all in a full-blown relationship. Y'all know I took down all them videos, deleted all the websites. I'll never do that shit again. Sorry, y'all. I had to take that call. But anyway, those are some of the things that I realized that I did. Just learning life lessons and realizing that, discernment is so important, and also know that it's also not difficult to meet somebody who is an extremely great actor and talks a good one. It happens all the time, people. It happens all the time. I don't know why people are acting like people don't act out here and put on a front for a long extended period of time, and you just don't know and you don't realize it. So it happens. It really does. But that's why we got to take the time to really genuinely get to know people and give them time to show their ass, So anyway, I'm going to run in here, rush and get my hair done. quickly so I can be back in time to pick up my child. Look at my mom. Hold on, y'all. I don't have my tripod today, but I want y'all to see all the stuff that my mom is doing to her front porch. She is getting straight Christmas ready. Hold on. Look at all the Christmas decor. She's got the wreaths up. How cute. And the little bell. Where'd she get them trees from? That's my tree. Look. So cute. Anywho. How cute. She's literally everything. She's getting the Christmas. This is going to be her tree. All her decor. And that's me. A wreath. I mean, not this wreath. This is some garland over here. All right, girl. So, about to get this hair blown out. Let me tell you what I'm using. This is IGK's Crybaby Smoothing and Finishing Serum. See that? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this hair blown out really quick and flat ironed. I think I told you guys that I have like a row of extensions in just to give it a little oomph. It ain't much, girl. It ain't much at all, but it does help a little bit when I'm doing it. So yeah, gonna just go ahead and blow this out really quick. I'm not curling my hair. I'm just gonna go like straight and be done with it because I have to be back on my side of town so I can pick up my son from school. So I'll be right back after his hair is all blown out. My mom, I love how I get over here. My mom is literally watching my vlogs. Hi guys, I'm back. All right, hair is blown out. I feel so much better. Actually we just did a blowout. I didn't even flat iron my hair today, girl. I ain't even flat iron it. For one, I'm in low-key kind of in a hurry. I gotta pick my son up from school. I be wanting to tell y'all stuff. I really be wanting to tell y'all stuff. I can't even do it in the It Girl exclusive, which is where I would want to do it because anybody could subscribe to the It Girl exclusive and then run tell it. But girl, I be wanting to tell y'all stuff. I really do. I'm gonna say this though. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this and we're gonna leave it there. If someone is doing you wrong, somebody's out here really doing you dirty, whatever you do, don't retaliate. You know why you don't have to? Because karma never, ever, ever, ever misses. Karma never misses. And I know that wholeheartedly to the point where like there's nothing anybody could do to make me want to retaliate in some way, shape, or form because I know that karma never misses. And so I just let karma do its thing. I just move on with life. And I'm telling you, living life like that is so much better. And I'll tell you this, you should know that karma is real because if you out doing people dirty and you're wondering why your life is in disarray, why is everything always happening to me, go back and do a little bit of like inventory of the things that you've done to other people, and then you'll probably get your answers. I'm not talking about like just everyday, how do I say it? Like sometimes things will be happening to you that seem bad, and then that's not always a karma thing. But there are some things though where things are happening to you and you like, yo, what is going on? Why is this happening? Da 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 da. And if you go back and look and do inventory of your life and be like, oh, I did do so and so dirty. Oh, I did do this, da 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 da. That'll give you the answer. Okay. There's some things that, like, now as an adult, I would never ever do because I know the losses I'll take in the future. And it don't always catch up with you immediately. Sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes it's real quick. Sometimes it's real fast, you know? But I'll just say I've never had to get my lick back on anybody. Karma always does it for me, baby. Karma always does it for me. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm not even saying it in a way where I one thing I don't never do is I don't never wish bad upon anybody. I really don't. I don't. I want everybody to do well. I don't care what you did to me, what you're going through. I want everybody to do well. But I can't stop karma. So I be wanting to tell y'all stuff. Oh, I swear I be wanting to tell y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I might talk about this. I might have like a really raw It Girl exclusive conversation. And the only reason why I would be telling y'all is just because, just as a testimony as to why it's not good to try to get your lick back. I know that's like the trending thing. Oh, best believe I'm gonna get my lick back. I'm gonna get my lick back. No, all I gotta do is move on. All I gotta do is move on and just keep moving. Y'all might call it me punking out or whatever. It's always worked in my favor, so I'm gonna keep doing it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm still never gonna prey on somebody's downfall. I'm still never gonna wish bad upon anybody. And I'm low-key still going to feel bad if something bad happens to somebody that did me wrong. That's just who I am. And I ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to apologize for being that way. I'm not going to apologize for having empathy. I'm not going to apologize for having compassion. Those are the things that I love about me. Those are the things that I really, truly, truly love about myself that I'll never let anybody take away from me. My ability to have compassion and my ability to have empathy and feel other people's pain, even if they're causing me pain. So that's that. That's that on that. But anyway, hair is done. Feeling so good. I've got on a headband, y'all. Who am I? I have not worn a headband in forever, but right now, I don't know what you call it. I can't remember what you call it, but I want one of those old school, like, accordion style headbands. I want that. I'm really trying to get the slick back look without slicking it back because my hair's got to grow in the front, y'all. I no longer want to live this life of hair breakage around the perimeter. I don't like it. And I've actually never had this problem before, so I'm uncomfortable, okay? So I've got to treat my hair kindly, and I got to treat it well, and that means no slicking my hair back. Something breaking the hell out of my hair. I don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if I can get the little accordion headbands, I got this from my mom, super old school. It's not too tight, or it's not tight at all actually, but it did enough just to kind of slick it back. But I feel like, considering, first of all, I didn't flat iron my hair, so my hair could probably poof up and all that other stuff. The reason why I didn't flat iron my hair, y'all, is because the straighter my hair is, the quicker it gets oily. And girl, I be looking a hot mess. So when my mom blew it out, I should have recorded it. I didn't record it, but when my mom blew my hair out, she was like, I hate to have to put the flat iron to your hair because it's gonna take out all of that body that's in your hair right now. And I was like, I know. So anyway, we opted out of flat ironing it. So it's not super pin straight or anything, which is fine. Honestly, y'all, I don't even care. I'm okay with it. But let me tell you what I'm low-key thinking about doing that I never said. I never thought I'd say these words. I'm low-key thinking about getting a Brazilian blowout. I haven't had a Brazilian blowout in years. Oh my God, like forever. But Brazilian blowout has a formaldehyde-free version. The only thing is you got to put heat to your hair. I mean, I put heat to my hair anyway. You got to do, it's a whole process or whatever, but I'm low-key thinking that so that way I can just blow it out and not flat iron it every week, and it'll just be easier for me to maintain and stay somewhat frizz-free for 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm thinking about doing that. I went on the website today to look, but we gotta register as professionals and stuff like that, so I'll do that. And I think I might get a Brazilian blowout, y'all. Like, listen, it's just hair. I'm sorry. I'm in that place and space. I cut all my hair. I went natural in when I go natural? I went natural in like 2009. 2009? Yeah, I think like 2009 I went natural, y'all. And when I went natural, I never went natural in a way where I was just like, if you get a relaxer, like I'm judging other people for still getting relaxers. I mean, I know that I would never get a relaxer anymore, but just because I would never get a relaxer don't mean I'm gonna judge you for getting a relaxer, because if you get a relaxer, that ain't gonna do nothing to the texture of my hair. You know, I do know that there's some risks that come along with getting a relaxer that maybe not everybody experiences, but I also think that we all take risks every day with different things. So why, girl, it's just hair, you know? And I think that it's very, very important for you to do the things that you want to do to your hair, your body, that make you happy, right? Like, so that way you're happy when you look in the mirror, that kind of a thing. So being natural for so long and just realizing that it's just hair and that it grows every single day really just has me in a space of like, girl, it's just hair. Now, I ain't never gonna get a relaxer though. I'm not gonna lie to you. My scalp is way too sensitive for me to ever consider getting getting a relaxer. And I've done quite well not getting one. You know, like I don't need it. You know, like the flat iron works just fine. Summertime is a biatch, but can always just pull it up in a ponytail. So, you know, I don't need a relaxer. But I am considering that blowout, because I don't know the next time I'm gonna wear my hair curly, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just in the season of straight hair. I went 5-6 years. A lot of you guys want to know, like, how'd you grow your hair so long? Or please tell us about your hair. Like, how'd you grow your hair? Y'all, I put my hair in a slick back ponytail for about 6 years, maybe 7. No heat at all. Like, I probably flat ironed my hair once per year. So that helped to really grow my hair out. I washed it, slicked it back, and left it alone. And I washed it once like every 2 weeks. I didn't wash it like every week or anything. I washed it once every 2 weeks. That's how I grew my hair out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, you know, it just depends on what season you're in. Right now, I'm in a season of blowing my hair out and flat ironing it. That's just the season I am. Before, I was in the slick back, low curly ponytail season, you know, and that was fine too. I loved it. I love the way that I look. And yeah, that's that on that. So anyway, I'm about to run to the house. And then I'm going to pick up my son, and then we're going to go to the basketball game. And then I'm going to try to make myself look decent too, because I just want to look decent. I just want to look cute or whatever. Y'all, when did the guys get here? Or have you guys been silent watchers? I'm curious. Or did you just arrive? Like, when did you get here? And have you just been silently watching? Because I'm getting more guys comment now. So I think I've gotten 3 or 4 comments from guys. Like, I just didn't know that y'all were here. So I do want to address y'all, you know, but I'm just curious, like, when did you get here? And, you know, how long have you been here? And have you always just been watching in silence? And then also, like, you know, what's inspired you to comment, you know? And then, like, what do you get? Like, what made you come and stay? I guess those are the questions that I have. Yeah, like, what brought you here? And then what got you to stay? I'm just curious, you know? I'm just curious, like I said. Anyway, I'm about to go to the house. Let me go ahead and pick up my son. I'm going to do a little bit more work. And then I'll see you guys this evening when we're, like, winding down for the night. Okay? All right. Hey, girl. How are you? Okay, so we are back, and it's about 5 o'clock, and I'm about to get dressed so that way I can go to my son's game. Y'all already know the deal. We're gonna do something really light, nothing serious, because it's just a game. But y'all know the season that I'm in, right? The season that I'm in is we ain't going out looking just anyway. We showing up. We showing up, baby. So anyway, I'm really gonna do something pretty light today. I'm just gonna use my House Labs foundation. I'm just gonna use a little bit. This is a very, very, very dewy skin-like foundation, and I love it. I love it. Oh, I put way too much. Oh, I was tripping. Hold on. Y'all don't, I did the whole pump. Y'all know I don't do no damn whole pump now. Y'all know that. So we're gonna have to take half that off. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, let's just do this. Yeah, let's do that. This is more like it. Y'all know I don't like, But this is a very light, this is not even full, this isn't full coverage at all. And I love that. I just love that this isn't full coverage. Hold on, I'm gonna just use whatever, because I hate just wasting it. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. This is yo, when I tell y'all House Labs did their big one with this foundation, with everything, with their foundation, with their concealer. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. Like, golly. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. I love this. Like, it just looks so like, tell me this doesn't give skin. Oh, baby, straight skin. Anyway, I'm trying to scrape literally the last bit of juices out of this. God damn it. God damn it. I can't. Now, I will say this. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The doe foot applicator on this sucks. It's the worst. Like, it gets really loose. Like, you know, when you get to like the very end of the bottle or whatever. And it's easy for it to break because that just broke. Okay. So anyway, I'm actually just doing very, very minimal concealer because this is not that deep of a situation, you know, but I do want to get rid of some of the redness around here. So we're just going to do, you know, a little bit. We're not doing the most, you know, like I'm not trying to do the most, and I'm actually just going to blend it out with the same brush. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you're going through something, y'all, the best advice I can tell you, get up and take care of yourself. Nobody needs to know that you're going through something, okay? You could go through something, but you could still love yourself. You still need to love on yourself. And I'm just going to say that, you know, you better love on yourself. Y'all, I need to clean my brushes like nobody's business. But anyway, I'm just going to just lightly tap this out. Just lightly, because I told y'all I'm not trying to do the most, but I'm trying to do enough that I just look slightly more live. But I love my face without makeup. Oh my gosh, you guys, that video that I just posted today, and I had on a full pump of foundation. A lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, you know, like makeup deets, like love the makeup. I got to go back in and respond. I've just been working today, so it's been a little difficult. Although I do have a whole makeup routine on my channel. I think I might do like a makeup and chit chat, like a Q&A type of a video. So, but anyway, how about y'all, when I looked back at the footage, I hated the makeup. I hated it. And it's because I don't wear a full face every single day. So seeing that was just actually quite jarring. And I was like, oh my God. No. I literally, it was like a jump scare, girl. Like, I was like, who that is? Who is that? I look like I had on a mask. I honestly, with that video, there was another video I posted maybe just prior to that where I kind of talked about falling in love with my natural face, and going on a makeup cleanse for several months. Like, I'm talking, I was not wearing makeup at all, like at all. All I did was love on my skin every single day for months. I went the whole summer, no makeup, girl, like no makeup. And when I tell you, every day I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, you know, you look great. Like, you really do not need any makeup. Like, honestly, I went from feeling really weird and uncomfortable to like, oh my God, like, girl, wear that natural face. And so when I do wear a full face, I feel weird. So anyway, I did not like the makeup at all. I'm glad that you guys liked it, but I don't know, there was something about it that felt very masky. And this right here is my vibe, you know? This right here is my vibe. Just very much me, but a little bit more awake, a little bit more refreshed looking. This is my vibe, you know? A little bit of powder goes a long way. I don't feel the need to just do the most, and I'm okay with some of my scars peeking through. Like, this is what I love about the House Lab foundation, is that it's not full coverage. So some of my scars are just, you know, in hyperpigmentation, are still popping through. I feel more real, if that makes sense. And honestly, I think in the next season, maybe like next year, when I start dating or whatever the case is, I really would like to meet somebody not wearing makeup. And not and just because, you know, just because, like, I don't want to have on a full face of makeup, and you need to know exactly what I look like, you know? Because I'm sorry, I so didn't recognize that person that showed up on camera. I was so irritated. But me being where I am today, like, girl, I would have scrapped that whole video had this been 2023 me or 2022 me. But I was like, girl, it's okay. Like, it's not that deep. Girl, post the damn video. And then for me to post it, y'all, I was like, oh my God, I love the makeup. I was like, for real? Y'all didn't think I looked crazy to me. Anyway, that's just a sign for me to just honestly stick with my half a pump. Stick with my half a pump. Stick with my quarter of a pump. Very diffused, or no foundation, just concealer around the eyes, you know, under the eyes, and just around the nose, just to get rid of any redness. And that's it. Like, that's it. That's all I need. I really don't need much more than that. And I don't want to do much more than that, you know? And I love a full beat on other women. It's just that I don't like the way that I look with a super duper full beat. But when I go out, I will do a full beat, but it's just gonna be probably just I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, girl, because when I tell y'all I felt uncomfortable. I felt so uncomfortable. I hated it. I'm gonna probably just contour my eyes really quick. I'm gonna use the Skin by Kim. This is dirty. Don't you dare judge me. Y'all know how makeup fall out and stuff. Don't you dare. But I'm gonna use this Skin by Kim. The Skin by Kim Classic Mattes palette. And I do whichever this is right here is the color I normally do, like, on a daily basis. I'll do the darker one that's right underneath of it if I'm like going out at night. But this is just a basketball game, y'all. This is just a game. We don't need to do the most. But you guys know how I feel. Like, I just feel like you just never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to see when you're out and about. And so I just love leaving an amazing first impression on everybody. And so I no longer allow myself to go out looking like I don't care about myself. I do care about myself. I love myself. And I'm going to show that in how I show up when I go out places, you know? That's all. That's it. And I know a lot of people have opinions on that, and they think it's very vain and like, oh, you care so much about how you look. It's not so much that I care about how I look. It's more so how you're treated based on how you look. And I enjoy being treated very well. I enjoy being treated with respect. And unfortunately, there's too many wild humans who don't know how to treat people with respect out the gate. They use your appearance to determine whether or not they're going to respect you. And because I know this, I just play the game. So this isn't so much like, oh, you just care, da da da, you're looking for validation, or you're, you dress for the male gaze. I really don't. I really don't. I really be dressing for the girls if I'm being honest. I only dress for the girls, y'all. I always have. I hate when people say, oh, she's dressing for the male gaze. And it's like, I'm not saying that there's not women who do, but y'all, I rarely bump into women who dress for the male gaze. Like, it be for the girls. We love the girls, okay? I love my girls. I dress for my girls. I want to show them, hey, this is what I got on. This is the fit. This is how I would rock it. So if you were thinking about like, how would I rock it? Like, I love the girls. I only follow girls. It's very few men that I follow on Instagram, y'all. It's very few men that I follow on Instagram, y'all. I'm trying to, and when I do, they're like motivational speakers and stuff like that. I don't follow men that I'm like, ooh, damn, he fine. Like, I need to see him. Girl, Don't nobody give a damn about the men's. Like, as far as, I don't mean it in that way. I'm just saying, like, in the sense that nobody here is doing anything for male approval. Definitely not me. And it's okay for the women who do. It is okay. She's not judging you. I just don't do that. I don't care. I don't need the men's looking. I don't need the men's looking. I could care less about the men's looking. Now the girls, I love the girls. I love the girls. Sorry guys. I just need a little bit more. The question is, do we do mascara or no? I don't think we do mascara. I think we leave it as is. You guys, I'm digging the little, the little blowout. What do you think? What do we think? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. I'm also going to leave my outfit. These jeans, y'all, I'm sorry, I cannot get enough of these jeans. The only thing I wish is that they were a little longer, because when I sit down, I ain't gonna lie, they look a little hot water, and I hate that. So, should I change them? I just really love the jeans. They're just such a cute, they're such a cute cut. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna do the hair. So, I'm just gonna take off this headband really quick. I'm gonna put it back on now. So I'm gonna use some straight up old school, what's this, Dax? Putting a little bit of the Dax because I'm gonna take, I just wanted to, first of all, my flyaways are wildly disrespectful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put just a little bit of the Dax here. And then I'm gonna take my pressing comb and kind of tame the flyaways. You know, that's just where we're at, you know. I don't think I'm gonna do this on camera because I gotta get kind of close, so hold on. Y'all, am I in my headband era? Am I in my, well, I realize that this is like not ideal. Well, I'm gonna get another headband, but this is confirmation. Buy me some headbands, because girl, the way this is like the perfect mixture between a slick back ponytail and just having my hair out. Oh, say no more. Girl, I don't have to have my hair in my face. I can pull it back. You can still see my face. I don't have to do that really super tight slick back. Baby, I just feel like I just figured out some crazy mathematical equation. Like, I just solved a major problem for me. I can wear my hair straight. I can still have the illusion of a slick back, because as I got older, I love my hair off of my face. However, I can't keep doing this little slick back situation. But with this, I don't even have to have my hair super straight. It's out of my face. It still gives a slick back look without necessarily being slick back, you know? Oh, I'm so excited. The only thing is though, I need this to be a little tighter. Here it is. I'm trying not to put tension on my hair, and I'm talking about I need something to be tighter. That's my problem now. That's exactly my problem now. It's okay. Anyway, this works. So this is what we're gonna wear. Am I keeping these jeans on? Am I keeping these jeans on? They are so cute, you guys. Let me figure it out, and then I'll be back. I realized I never showed you guys what I wore to the game. Let me show you guys what I ended up wearing. So I ended up wearing the little cropped like a leather jacket from Zara. You guys remember I showed you guys this? Well, this was also in my little fall capsule wardrobe. It ended up warming up kind of outside. So yeah, and then obviously everything else is the same. The long sleeve tee, the Zara, and then I have on my little Zara boots that literally feel like sneakers, y'all. Like, I don't know what it is, but these boots are so comfortable. It's insane. Just getting back from the game. They lost. Oh, girl. Y'all know I was mad. Y'all know I was in the stands mad, okay? Especially when it's stuff y'all could prevent. I don't like that. I don't like when defense ain't up. I don't like when y'all not getting the rebounds. Irritated. Anyway, y'all. My battery went dead. While I was going off about the game, my battery went dead. I need to go get my purse with my car keys in it. And I have yet to put like the wreath with the lights. So I need to figure out what batteries my wreath takes. I can't remember if it's AAA or AA. So let's go figure that out. Oh my God, why are all the lights out though? Hold on. I gotta show them more. Oh shit. That. Yeah. I feel like some of them are bright and then some of them are not bright. Right? Do you see that? Does it look like these on this side isn't bright? Or am I tripping? It might just be me. No, it's not. Anywho, I'm excited. Come on, Bubba. Anyway. Oh my God, I forgot to show you guys. Look at my mat. Look at the mat, y'all. How cute is that? And then it's even cuter because when I stand on it, look. Right? Right? I feel like this year I would have loved, I had like 2 little Christmas trees, but I don't know where they are, but I kind of feel like this year I really want to go all out for Christmas because I feel like everything out here just seems so plain, you know? But I need the merriness, the happiness that Christmas brings, you know? So anywho, it's all right. The inside of the house looks nice. I'm glad that the wreath is lit. I'm glad that I have my little mat. And then let me see if the doorbell thing does. Do you hear it? Okay, yeah, the Christmas doorbell is on. Ooh, I'm so excited. Anywho. So we are getting ready to get our recipes. Sunscreen stick. I love this to just put on mascara today. I've got my blush on me color. And I just put it on right here. You have to put something under this for your lips with this, but I put this on top because this one bring it down. See the day and let's go off. So I just showed y'all again. Yes, so today with these little shoes, but I'm spraying on my clothes with y'all. There's nobody talking about this. This smells so good if you are. Okay, guys, so I just wrapped my really puffy hair. Y'all know I didn't flat iron my hair today. But I still want to wrap it just so that way it stays as tame as possible. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this skincare and then we can come back and like chit chat a little bit. skincare is done and it's late. It's like 10:25. I have a new roommate. My youngest son is my roommate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it down. If you are new here and you happen to stumble across this vlog, I would love it if you considered subscribing, hit the like button, and then also turn on the bell notification so that way you're alerted every single time that I upload a new video. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.